Guys, today we've got early Jordans, what is the weirdest Nike shoe of all time, and a ton more. Let's kick it off with a pair of shoes I never thought I'd get for retail. And we got double pull tabs on this thing. How is this gonna work? Oh, just like any other pull tab. Oh man, I'm so hyped to see these things. Now that is a cool box. We got like a purple and I guess like Tiffany blue or mint green. Oh yes, we got the Zion alternate Voodoos. Yo, this is such a cool pair of Jordans. Damn, okay, so by the looks of it, you get a ton of extra laces. So just like the first one, laced up on the shoe is kind of like this rope style, which is like a little bit, you know, distressed. It doesn't even really feel like a pair of laces. That comes in like a stone gray, which I really like the look of. Like, that has got to be the one I'm sticking with. But then you get 3 different like premium wax style laces, the same ones that they put on like Travis Scott's and stuff. So you got like a gray color, a mint green, same as the box, and then just all over blacked out. It's kind of unfortunate that they don't add any more of the rope style because I really do like that, but I guess the wax is pretty cool. You know what I will say straight off the bat, typically I'm not a big fan of shoes that are kind of different from left to right, but these do it in such a subtle way. Like, it's pretty much just the back of the shoe is a slight color change and then also the toe box, so it's almost hardly noticeable. Like, it's done very, very well. The details and quality on these things is absolutely insane. Just like the first ones, they're covered in a really soft suede. Even the sock liner is a really soft material. The rest of the shoe is covered in some more suede. You do have, I guess, a burlap, for lack of better words, burlap type feeling canvas material around the toe, the back tab, and then also the eye stays. It's a perfect Halloween style shoe. Like, you've got the little skull with a button in the eye. There's so many insane details about this pair of Jordan 1s. Like, man, if I missed out on these, I think I was gonna have to just pull the trigger on the aftermarket because this is so clean. I would honestly say that I think I prefer this colorway to the originals. The originals were nice, don't get me wrong, and they were super insanely hyped up, but these seem like there was more pairs, and I just like the dark colors. It looks like midnight on Halloween. The upside down Nike patch on the tongue is also a really nice touch, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about this pair of shoes. Did you manage to get them, and are you happy with the quality? All right, next we got a little Nike package. This is going to be a little bit of an outlandish colorway, but I think it's going to look pretty good, or at least based off of the pictures. This is not a super hyped or limited sneaker by any means, but this is the Nike Vomero 5 pink and black. Now, I'm typically not a pink shoe guy, but the pink mixed with the black on this Vomero specifically, I just think looks so sick, and I think it's just gonna go really hard. Like, even if I put a fit together like this, just some black pants with these things, I think that's just gonna look dope. I could be wrong. I'm gonna test them. I'm gonna try them on with a few different fits, but I wanted to try out this colorway because I think it could be like a really cool addition to some certain outfits and the sneaker rotation. So I picked up these things, which only recently released in the UK. I think they were available for you guys out in the US a while ago. Let me know if you would rock pink shoes, or this one in particular. Next, we got a very light pair of shoes that honestly I cannot believe I got my hands on. I have been trying to get this pair of shoes for so long. They're just sold out everywhere, reselling for like $1,000 or something ridiculous. We got a pair of Ons, the most hyped up Ons in existence. Now, I'm sure you guys probably know what this shoe is. Holy. This is the On Light Spray. Literally feels like nothing is in my hands. Bruh, you cannot tell me this does not look insanely cool. It is slightly stretchy. I wonder how durable this is. So if you didn't know, the On Light Spray is essentially a pair of shoes that I guess is made by a robot. Like, when they first launched this thing, they showed off this technology where essentially the sole is being held by a robotic arm and then it's being twisted, and there's this other arm that's like spraying this material onto it. So it's done in like layers of spray, hence the name Light Spray. So it's just basically made to be an incredibly lightweight upper that almost feels like a slightly stretchy, thin, plasticky rubber. It's obviously pretty much transparent, and you can get different prints on there. They managed to put color both on the outside and the inside, and then you mix that with this insanely soft midsole. I just feel like these things are going to be so cool to kind of experience. This is a pair of shoes that I really wanted to try out this technology because clearly On thinks this is the future of running shoes. Now, I assume in the future they'll make plenty more of these things. Well, I guess if people like them, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try these things out. Very, very curious about the technology and how they actually feel and perform on foot. So I'm gonna try them out. But for right now, what do you think about these things? Have you ever tried a pair? Because this is kind of mind-blowing, like just feeling how light these things are. Right, let's go for a big one, which I actually hope I hate. I hope I really don't like this pair of shoes. Right, it came all busted up and open, so unfortunately we can't even get a decent pull tab rip out of this. Okay, so this is the box that these things come in. As you can see, this is a Sacai collaboration. Sacai, low-key, they do some really cool stuff. I was such a huge fan of pretty much all of their Nike collaborations, or at least most of them. There's definitely some flops in there, but let's see what they can cook up with Uggs. Oh! Some beefy Timberland looking shoes. Whoa, man, these are crazy. Damn, so you get like a bunch of extra laces in here, and as you can see, I guess the general ethos is still the same with Sacai. Most of their collaborations include like 2 shoes in one. So on this thing, it kind of looks like you have, I guess, a flipped around tongue, so it's kind of on the outside. But then you've got like a double stacked midsole, which looks pretty crazy, black at the bottom and then a regular one on the top. It feels the exact same material as like regular Ugg, so that kind of like soft foam material. You got a Vibram outsole because these are obviously super practical boots. And then you've got like a leather ankle area looking very Timberland, but the shape of these things just looks so cool. It's a really good looking pair of boots. Now, the issue with these things, and I will say I am really liking the look of them, the issue with these things is that they cost an insane amount. I think it was £400 here in the UK, which is just, it's painful. I'm hoping that maybe these go on sale one day and I can get them for a discount, because 400 is, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I can bring myself, but I am going to try these things on, and it really just depends if I fall in love with them, if I just have to add them to the winter rotation or not. But for right now, they're looking good. I love the hiker aesthetic with the metal eye stays around the top, giving it like the hiker look. Obviously, these are Uggs, which I have tried for a while now, and I love the comfort of freaking Uggs. It's super cozy, it's comfy, it's warm for the winter, but yeah, this is a pretty cool one. Let me know what you think about these down in the comments. Would you ever wear something like this? All right, let's see what we got in here. It's gotta be those insane Nikes, right? Yeah, I think it is. Right, so you get very clearly just a regular Air Force One box. Man, some of you guys know what this is gonna be. Some of you that tune into Sneaky Sunday are gonna know what the hell this is. Yep, okay. What the hell is this? It's called the Housefly Air Force One, and I'm not kidding. Nike gave no explanation behind the freaking flies that you see on here. Okay, so a little backstory to this. We saw this leaked and rumored, and I thought, okay, obviously insanely random. What the hell is this? You've got fly print all over the shoe, little black specks of flies, even on the outsole. So it kind of looks like you stepped in flies. So, you know, we were kind of expecting, okay, Nike's gonna come up with some cool idea behind this. No, they just said house flies, they're on there. That's it. No explanation, backstory, or anything like that. I wonder if there's some kind of like, you know, idea behind it, because it's a Halloween shoe. So maybe the Exorcism movie or whatever that horror movie was where flies came, I don't know. There was something to do with flies in a movie. I'm pretty sure it's the Exorcism. Either way, now that I'm seeing them, at least they did a really good job with the leather. This does feel like a premium Air Force One. Tumbled leather completely surrounding it. And it's just, I don't know, is this kind of cool? It's just so random. It's hard to be like, yeah, I'm gonna throw on my Housefly Air Forces today. You've got an actual metal debris with a housefly on there in metal. You've even got them on the inside of the shoe, so there's literally a housefly on the inside, just embroidered into the sock liner. You got another one on the tongue, even the patch. The inside of the tongue has one embroidered as well on the back tab. These things are freaking everywhere, and it's so bizarre. Some of them are embroidered in, and some of them are just a print. I don't know what to think about it, but you guys let me know down in the comment section. Would you ever wear this pair of shoes, and what do you think about them? Oh yeah, and then the outsole glows in the dark as well. All right, let's get into these Jordans, man, and I'm just gonna say, resellers, if you're watching this, stop licking your lips, okay? God damn it. I can see you guys rubbing your hands together, getting ready for this release. Oh man, there's a custom box. Oh, and it looks good. What the hell is it about this pair of shoes? Okay, so murdered out speckled box. This has to be one of the cleanest looking boxes. Everything blacked out. You can still see the shine of that Jumpman and flight text. Oh, here we go. This is the Jordan 4 Black Cat. Right, so no extra laces in the box. I guess that makes a lot of sense. Like, what would you swap the laces to? Would you put like white laces in here or something? I just don't think anything other than black would look good. This is a blacked out pair of 4s. Maybe the move could be a wax style lace in black that could make them look a little bit more premium, I guess. These came very choked up, so I'm gonna have to loosen these things up. They probably look terrible on camera, almost like a Spizike or something. They look so choked out. But yeah, just like we thought, we got that that very nice, I guess it's just the regular Jordan 4 suede type material, a little bit felt feeling, but still very soft in hand. So I'm not gonna say premium, but feels nice. That obviously comes for the straps as well. And then one of the craziest moves that I don't know if anybody really asked for this, but it's a strange move. It's the Nike Air branding on the back. So keep in mind, when the originals dropped in 2006, they had the Jumpman, and then when they retroed them in 2020, it was the Jumpman. So now all of a sudden, it's kind of like, oh, we'll just throw the Nike Air branding on there because I guess people prefer it. I don't know, but this is definitely one of the strangest sneakers, a pair of shoes with one of the most bizarre histories that's deeply rooted in resellers. And I am so interested how this release is going to go, because this is a pair of shoes that like dropped in 2020. Nobody cared. They were like, oh yeah, just a triple black pair of Jordan 4s. Nothing special going on there. And until like everybody suddenly just snapped them up, and then the price skyrocketed. To this day, the 2020 pair of these things is reselling for $1,000. Like, no joke. So I don't know. Are people gonna go crazy for these? You let me know down in the comment section. But of course, I'm gonna have a full review, a couple different outfits with these things, see how versatile they actually are. They'll be dropping very, very soon. So make sure you're subscribed to see that. But yeah, as far as the release date, it is happening this month, so you don't want to miss out on all of the info in that review. Let me know what you think about these down in the comment section. Are you going to be going for them, or is this a pass? I know for a fact some people are calling this the most overhyped Jordan ever made, so let me know your opinion. Either way, that about wraps it up. That is all of the sneakers I got, so don't forget to check out the video that I'm going to throw up in the top left hand corner. Click on it, it's a banger.